Thank you for joining the demo today. My name is Mackenzie Latham, and I am the Services Manager here, as well as a member of the sales team. This is how we're going to run the demo today. I'm going to do a brief overview of what ShipCompliant does. Then I'm going to actually walk you through a demo. And then at the end, I will do a quick question and answer session. Currently, everyone that is on the call is muted. And so if you have any questions, please just go ahead and jot them down, and then at the end, I'll answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's get started. A little bit about ShipCompliant. We're located in Boulder, Colorado, and we have about 27 people on staff. That includes developers, a full-time research team, our support team, as well as sales and marketing. And we also have one Napa-based sales rep. So we have someone out in the area if he needs to stop in or something like that and visit if you're located in California. Currently, we represent thousands of brands, and our offerings are made up of three different categories. The first product that we have is ShipCompliant Direct, and that is the demo that I'm going to show you today. This is our direct-to-consumer product and our most popular product currently. Our second product is ShipCompliant Wholesale. That is wholesale reporting as well. It's price posting and a label and brand registrations. And the final product that we have is our Easy Wine Licensing product, which is our direct-to-consumer licensing program. What we do is we can go out and procure the licenses for you on your behalf with the state. We also offer this to retailers as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at what ShipCompliant does. ShipCompliant is a compliance management for all your wine sales. Because we're web-based, there's never any software to install, and our team can update any rule changes or make updates to our system with any new features, and that way you'll have the most up-to-date information every time you log into ShipCompliant. We also provide comprehensive compliance checks on all your aggregated orders. We have the most accurate compliance data. Like I said, we have a full in-house research team that follows all the legislation in each of the states to be sure that all the compliance rules are correct and current. We also offer signature-ready automated reporting. You'll simply input your orders into ShipCompliant, and the system will then generate signature-ready reports for you to sign. And then you just issue a check for the appropriate amount and then mail this off to the state. Not only do we have the signature-ready automated reporting, but several states are also allowing us to e-sign your reports for you. So we would just save your signature in ShipCompliant and automatically print those. So that does save you another step. All you have to do is cut the check for this amount owed and then just mail it off. So what exactly is a compliance check? Your orders may come in across many channels, and it's important to aggregate those orders across all the different channels to check for compliance, since an order from one avenue can cause a compliance issue in another. And what I say by coming in through different avenues, this might come in through your e-commerce, your wine club, or your tasting room. Then your orders go into processing where they can end up staying for a while. For instance, there might be some temperature issues at the shipping destinations causing you to hold that shipment. So during this time, the orders run the risk of having their compliance affected. After processing, the orders are either fulfilled in-house through FedEx or UPS, or they're sent to a third-party shipper, or there could be a combination of both. So when does it make the most sense to fit in a compliance check? At a minimum, when the order ships. If there were any changes made during processing, those changes can be remedied, and the ship date can also be updated. If you could also do a compliance check at the time of the transaction, there are quite a few benefits to this as well. You can correct any issues while the customer is still in your tasting room, such as if they've reached a volume limit or if they give you the incorrect address. You can also charge the accurate sales tax. This is really important because if you're not charging the accurate destination sales tax, then you can only charge the minimum amount. And so by checking the sales tax rate, you don't end up paying the difference at the end, and this saves you money. So let's talk about what exactly is included in one of our compliance checks. The first thing that we're going to do is an address validation. Our system performs a very thorough address validation and makes sure that the address is deliverable. We check against 2 databases, one of which is the USPS, and then we go down to the street level to make sure that everything is correct, including adding zip+4s, and so this cuts down on about 90% of your undeliverable packages. The next thing we're going to do is a product check. We're going to go make sure that the products in the order align with the products that you're showing in your ShipCompliant account. And so this eliminates errors and orders down the road for reporting and fulfillment. And finally, we're going to do the compliance check. We're going to make sure that everything's up to date with your shipping licenses as well as label and brand registrations. So that's part of checking the license structure for you. The system's also going to make sure that you're not over any volume limits or that you're not shipping to any dry areas. And like I said, finally, our system is going to do an age verification for you. Only a couple of states require this right now, but you can actually do it on all orders if you would like to. So let's go ahead and fire up ShipCompliant. Great. So as you can see, this is my homepage for my fictitious winery, Roll Tide Wines. A little bit about this. This is actually our new quick launch page. We've actually added some great usable features here for you to make it more like a dashboard or a snapshot of your account when you open up ShipCompliant every time. The first thing we have here is a calendar, which is also downloadable to your email or to your calendar. This will actually tell you when your reports are due or when a license is coming up for renewal. Not only do you have this calendar, but you also have an alerts area. We'll post the most important alerts here, and you'll also receive email automated alerts. So when your licenses are coming up for renewal or you have reports that are due, you'll receive an email, and you can set the email to come to you daily, or if you just want it once a week on a Tuesday or something like that, so that you can get the information and let you know when things are coming up to be done. Looks like my computer's running just a little bit slow here. So, all right, so now what I'm showing you is the direct wizard. This is our 11-step process of the information that we require that's sort of like the backbone of your account. This is where you tell us about where you're currently shipping, your license structure, your products, and everything like that. So I'm going to walk you through just a couple of steps here. The first step is the basic information. This is where we get information about your company. The first things that we have are just your legal name, your home state. You can actually upload your logo, and I'll show you why that's important later. Also, on each one of these steps, we have detailed instructions on how to set up these steps. So as you can see here, this is 3 steps on how to fill out this basic information step, and then we also have tutorial videos as well, just in case you hit a roadblock. Not only that, but you can always call into our support team as well. We are available working hours 8 to 5, and we also have a helpline system at night. So if you have any questions while you're working and need to get in touch with someone, and it's 100% free. The second step in the Direct Wizard is the shipping preferences. The shipping preferences is where you're telling our system where you are currently shipping or where you would like to be shipping. By checking these boxes, this tells our system what to prompt you for as far as licensing and reporting. So this is one of the most important steps in the entire process. The third step is the licenses step. For the licensing step, this is, as you can see, it looks like my Arizona license has expired, and it's prompting me to enter in a new license number and the effective date ranges. So I would just do that here. Enter in the license number, and the effective date ranges, and then hit apply. If for some reason you don't want to get the license yourself and you would like for us to go out and get the license for you, this is our Easy Wine licensing product. You can use the buy buttons within the program and then just add the items to the cart, pay our service fee up front. Then we collect information from you and fill out any of the applicable forms to go to the state and get licensed for you. This includes label registrations, going out and getting the bonds, any tax registrations, and then of course the direct-to-consumer application as well. So this is a service that we provide. It is in addition to the monthly fee, and it's a la carte. So if you needed Arizona today and maybe not Georgia for another couple of months, you're more than welcome to order one at a time, and then we can go out and do that for you. So the next thing I'm going to show you is our compliance map. This is a great thing to have open in the tasting room so that you have an at-a-glance picture of where you are currently shipping and where you're compliant. The green means you're fully compliant in the States. The blue means that you could be shipping there, but currently you're not indicating that you have a license in that state or that you're not shipping there. The gray states are prohibited. And the red state means that I'm showing our system that I've been shipping there, but for some reason I'm currently not compliant. And you saw that my license for Arizona, it was prompting me to enter the new information, so it's showing as non-compliant. Each of these states provides a hyperlink to our state detail page. So here I'm going to click on Texas. And again, my demo's account's running a little bit slow this afternoon or this morning. So great. This brought us to our state detail page for Texas. On this page, this is where our research team lists a brief summary and all the compliance rules for Texas. We're going to let you know exactly if there's any volume limits, if there's any special taxes required, any special shipping labels, things like that. Also, we're going to provide you with information on how to contact the state's ABC, and we're also going to provide you with documents. As I was telling you before, we can go out and get the licenses for you for an additional fee, but if you want to do it yourself, within our Documents tab, we have a step-by-step on how to fill out of the forms and in what order to file them. So if you want to go out and do it yourself, this is a great place to get started. So let's go ahead and upload an order. There's 3 ways that you can get our orders or get your orders into ShipCompliant. The first is a manual order entry. If someone's in your tasting room or calls in or does a fax order, you can enter it from there. The second way is through one of our integrated partners. We have several POS systems, e-commerce systems that we do integrate with, and that way your information is a seamless flow into our system. It will automatically do compliance checks for you as well as charge accurate tax rates. You can find those partners on our website at ShipCompliant.com and then click on the Partners tab, and that will be under the Technology section. The third way that you can get your information your order information into ShipCompliant is through an order import, and that's what I'm going to show you today so that I can run you through a compliance check. So I'm going to do an upload here of my orders for March so far. I'm going to run a compliance check, and then I'm going to choose my fulfillment location. So today I think I'm going to choose in-house FedEx. Our system is going to do a 3-part compliance check. The first thing that we're going to do is an address check. So the first thing we're going to do is the address check, as you can see, and so that's come up. So let's actually look at this address check and make sure that we're getting a really clean check. It looks like Helene here. She gave us the address, but it looks like we misspelled Laurels and left off Drive. We had the wrong city. We added a zip +4, and it added a county. So that's a really clean address check. So I'm going to go ahead and accept these changes to the addresses and then move on to the next piece, which is our product check. This is what I was telling you about how our system we'll double check that the products in your order match the products in our system, just so that doesn't cause any issues down the road. So it looks like we came back with 0 product errors, so let's go ahead and save and refresh. And it looks like we did have 2 failed compliance checks. The great thing about our compliance checks is not only are we going to tell you that you aren't compliant, but we're also going to give you ways to remedy the compliance issue. The first one here looks like for Ian Cox. It looks like he's over the customer aggregate volume limit. We're trying to ship 4 cases to him, but in North Carolina, you can only ship 2 cases per calendar month to an individual. Well, what we could do in this case is either we could ship 2 cases to him now and then hold off until the next ship date of April 1st and ship the other 2 cases, or we could go ahead and ship 2 cases to Ian Cox and then the other 2 cases to someone else in the household that's above the age of 21. Let's see, the next compliance error that we had was for Luma Rothman. It looks like she failed her age verification requirement. So if Luma's standing in your tasting room or she's previously visited you and you have a copy of her license on file, then you can go ahead and bypass this compliance check. Matter of fact, you can bypass any compliance check at all. We're not here to play judge and jury. We're just here to help you make really smart decisions about being compliant. So I'm going to go ahead and commit these shipments. Great. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the reporting, the automated reporting. So as you can see, this is my current open reports. I'm not so good at filing my reports since it's just a demo account, but I'm showing that I have 41 reports that are past due. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and just select all these and print all the selected reports. And that would actually do a batch print. Then all I would have to do is sign and cut checks. But I actually want to show you how this works. I'm going to show you the Michigan report because Michigan actually, their quarterly report requires that, that you split out all your orders by package size as well as if the order was above or below 16% ABV. So let's go ahead and take a look at this report. Great. So as you can see, this is the Michigan Quarterly Report. We've already filled in everything for you. All you would need to do is sign here. If you had your e-signature activated, it might also go ahead and be signed for you. As you can see, this was the order for Luma Rothman. So the pack size was is split out, and then we also have it by 16% or less ABV. Then we tell you exactly how much to cut the check for, a whopping $1.22. Also on this, for this report, we need to know who made the purchase, who it was shipped to, and exactly what was in the purchase. So we've gone ahead and automated all of that for you as well. So all you would do is when you got one of those email alerts that your Michigan Quarterly Report was ready, you just log in, print it out, sign it, mail it off to the check with, or mail it off to the state with a check for the $1.22 owed. So that's our reporting. The next thing I would like to show you is our fulfillment management. Once your orders are ready to be shipped out, like I said, I chose in-house FedEx. So simply, I come into my fulfillment management dashboard here. These are the current shipments that are ready for fulfillment. Once I actually fulfill them, they'll show up down here as being fulfilled. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. It looks like my orders are all in here. I can just select all and then just do fulfill selected shipments. Also, you can print some packing invoices if you would like. Just click on invoice. As you can see, here's my logo that I had uploaded in step 1 of the Direct Wizard. And I can just include this in the packaging. We can also do a temperature analysis at this time. We can set it to, let's say 34 degrees is my minimum safe temperature and 70 is my maximum safe temperature. So let's just go ahead and begin. As you can see from this, there's a few places that are too cold to ship my wine. We're going to go up to 3 days out of the destination when it's supposed to be delivered and let you know whether or not it's a safe temperature. So the fulfillment gateway, it has complete flexibility. So you can either do in-house shipping or you can use a third-party shipper. It doesn't really matter. We have quite a few integrations with third-party fulfillment houses. So the great thing about that is that they'll upload your tracking numbers and the accurate ship dates will automatically be updated. The ship dates are really important because FedEx and UPS report this back to the state, so you want to be sure that you're reporting the exact same ship date so that there's no discrepancies with your orders. Just a couple more things I would like to show you, one of which is our tax rate tool. So for our tax rate tool, there's 3 ways that you can search for the accurate destination sales tax. The first is by state, the second by zip, or by address. I'm going to show you Washington because Washington actually breaks down their taxes by county. So as you can see here, the county is Adams is broken down, and then you can charge the accurate tax amount for that. We also break it out by wine, general merchandise, food, and freight. So if you're shipping additional things besides wine, we'll let you know exactly what to charge for that as well. Our next tool is our ROI calculator. If you're going to be growing your direct-to-consumer shipping business, this is a great tool to use. You can actually enter in a little bit of information about your winery, like the average cost per bottle, and then hit update the map. And then as you can see, we'll make recommendations for you on which states you should be purchasing a direct-to-consumer shipping license to. And we'll tell you exactly how many orders that you need to sell in that state to break even. So this is really great. And you can also use the buy buttons from here as well for easy wine licensing if you want us to go out and get the license for you. The final thing that I'd like to show you today is our new analytics tool. Because we do store so much of your business information in ShipCompliant, we had a lot of requests from our current customers asking us to be sure that, or asking us if we could help them with some of their reports, and some information about their business. So basically we can do a market analysis, basically who are your top direct consumers, your top selling products, and then we also can do some sales analysis for you. Your direct sales by state, your direct sales by varietal. Really it can be, it's got a lot of information here and it's very tailored to your business specifically. So that's really a quick overview of what ShipCompliant can do for you. I am going to post the pricing up here. Our pricing is based on how many cases you're shipping annually, and we do post that on our website. To get started, we do have a service agreement. The service agreement is month to month. So if you're ever unsatisfied with our services, you can always cancel at any time. We do have a 99% satisfaction rating. So please, if there's anything that you have questions about, let us know, and we'll try to improve on that. Also, as included as in your fee is we have no setup fees, and also all of our support is completely included and free at any time. So now that I've kind of gone through that, I'm going to unmute everyone. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right, you guys are all unmuted. Does anyone have any questions? All right, well, if not, I'm going to post my contact information up here. Again, my name is Mackenzie, and thank you for sitting in on the demo today. I'll be following up with you as well a little bit later this afternoon or tomorrow just to see if you had any additional questions or if you're ready to get going with ShipCompliant. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day.